Hi, I'm Simon. I'm one of the founders of Handprint. Handprint is an environmental and social regeneration platform that's based in Singapore but already active in 12 different countries. So what we do is, on the one side, we curate and digitize non-profit organizational activities, specifically in the regeneration space, so reforestation, coral reef restoration, ocean plastic cleanup, basically everything that has a positive impact on the world and aligns with sustainable development goals. So we bring those NGOs into our platform and we work as a commercial agent for them. And then on the other side, we work with companies, both large and small, and we enable them to integrate micro contributions to these positive impact projects into their business processes, their activities, their products and services. So we've built a digital platform to enable this with all of these automation and integration capabilities. We work in e-commerce, in banking, in advertising, in international remittance space, and hopefully soon as well in cloud services. Right now, the economy is extractive, which means that we draw resources from the world that lead to environmental destruction. We are at the precipice of a regenerative economy where companies regenerate the earth, replenish the oceans, replenish the soils in order to ensure a world in which future generations have at least the same level of opportunities as the current generations have had. So we founded Handprint at the end of 2019 after spending quite some time already before that working on a non-profit organization specifically active in the mangrove restoration space. And that non-profit itself grew out of a bunch of academic work that Ryan, one of my co-founders, and I had done, amongst others, for the United Nations, where we studied the typical problems in the sustainability space and in sustainable digital finance in Asia. Because if you're in the impact space and you're a small non-profit organization, especially in a country that is potentially not very trusted by big international financiers, it's really hard to get access to financing. And so Handprint was set up to solve the problem of trust on the impact side, as well as solve the problem of value on the corporate side by enabling companies to embed small donations or small contributions, small sponsorships into how they engage with their key stakeholders. You go from having an arm's length transaction where you provide a service or you provide a product and somebody buys that service, towards we are doing something together. We're engaging in collective action to create a positive impact in the world. And we've shown in a variety of experiments that this has really positive impacts on the business bottom line. And so this can increase sales, this can increase employee loyalty, it can increase customer loyalty, it increases trust in the brand, it increases reputation. So there's loads of benefits that are accumulating for companies that are realizing that putting regeneration in the center of their business, in how they interact with their stakeholders, offers a lot of opportunities. So we applied to the Spark competition because we're really interested in becoming an organization that has a global handprint, in impact globally, and as a consequence working with a company like Huawei that has a very strong footprint all over the world and also potentially could give us access to the Chinese market, which is very hard to penetrate without the right local partners, was always going to be difficult. When we got the opportunity to go to Bangkok with the Spark competition and present there, we had this really positive feeling that there is actually something happening, and this is a company that's really serious about supporting not only just startups in general, but specifically startups in the sustainability space. So we were really excited. So I think what we really hope to get out of this emerging partnership right now is to work with Huawei to to become a regenerative organization, a company that has a really strong positive impact in the world, and also to work with Huawei to enable its customers to become regenerative, or at least to contribute to that regenerative economy. And so one of the things that we've been dreaming up for a long time is the concept of regenerative cloud, which would basically be, in very simple terms, that any kind of cloud customer could use our technology and, for instance, link the number of gigabytes of data that is stored in the clouds, or the number of transactions that are done on a cloud, to a positive impact commitment, a pledge. So in simple terms, it could be for every 10 gigabytes that we store, a company could choose to plant a tree every month or remove a kilo of plastic every month. And so we could enable that through our Universal Impact API, and then seamlessly integrate it with the Huawei cloud, and then make that accessible to all of the customers of Huawei around the world. So that would be the ideal outcome. If we can do something that even looks a little bit like that, I think we're going to be super happy, and I think we can make a massive positive impact together.